Are you here to help find the baby saurians?
Before we continue, let me explain. I was doing some farming and artifacts rather than exploring. This happened. So the quest started. So I don't know what quest is this, but let's just begin. I don't know, I just feel like should we record this, so let's just begin this quest.
And I'm Toba. You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
No.
It's nice to meet you too, but we're just passing through.
Is it that kind of solution where we're just going to help other people problem without even getting anything?
Oh, but Uncle Sanka said he was gonna send some of his friends over to help us. You sure he didn't mean you?
For a second I thought she said Uncle Sasuke. I was like, what? I'm afraid we don't know anyone called
Yeah, sorry. Whatever this is about, it sounds like you've got the wrong end of the stick.
Wrong person. Okay, then let's go.
Wrong end of the stick?
Paimon. Paimon, you are getting old.
Darn it! We've been tricked, Huni. I should have known that Glasses Guy was a con artist.
And who?
What are we supposed to do about the baby saurians now? Time's running out.
What's going on?
It's okay, Huni. Don't worry. Why don't you tell us what happened with these baby saurians, huh?
Yeah, Paimon, you helped them, okay?
There's been a lot of unrest in the tribe lately, and my dad's saurian got injured. Her name's Nana, and she has 3 little babies. After what happened to Nana, her babies were so scared that they ran off and hid. I'm really worried about them, so I decided to go look for them. If Nana is your dad's saurian, why isn't he the one looking for them?
Paimon, you know this is Genshin Impact, right? You know how dads are in Genshin Impact. I'm pretty sure he's going to be a great father.
My dad's one of the elders, so he's busy getting ready for Turnfire Night. It's a really important ceremony. More important than this, anyway. I'm not supposed to be out here either, but I snuck out without telling him.
See? Just like I said, a great father.
I didn't think it would take very long, but then that guy we ran into made us tell him loads of stories, and it wasted so much time.
Who?
Yeah, he was so selfish. He doesn't have a heart.
Sound like someone like me.
It's all right. Don't let him get to you. We're here now, and we'll help you, because we care a lot, don't we, Traveler?
We sure do. So the babies are nearby. Oh yeah. Are they okay? I'm only doing this because of baby Cerner. I don't really care about you guys. I'm only happy this.
They should be. I already managed to find their tracks, and it seems like they're hiding on the cliff.
Leave it to Paimon and me. Shouldn't take long. That's
Really? Wow! Thank you so much, Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon.
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though. They're really steep. Even grown-ups have trouble climbing them.
I can see that. A mysterious visit from
Uni said the baby saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way out.
Okay. Look how cute he is.
We found them!
Wait.
Wait, but what's that other... A how?
How? Naruto, what are you doing here?
If it isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us?
Okay.
I suppose we can't blame you. Such is the spell that our majesty casts on our minions.
Guys, just imagine how much of a plot twist would be if found the Aja, I hope I pronouncing the name right, is actually the dragon Savannah of Pyro. Like he's a dragon, Savannah of Pyro. Like that would be one of a plot twists, but pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. It turned out to be.
Very well. You heathens leave us no choice. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula shall grant you the audience that you seek. Come, pucker up. You may now kiss our feet.
Page is 13, I guess. Okay. So kiss now?
Wait, aren't you like Kenichi's sidekick? What the heck are you going on about? You're somehow managing to be even more annoying than the last time we met.
You're not the one to talk.
Silence! Who are you calling sidekick? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame.
Sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame. I just don't want to say this, but if you turn out to be Pyro Dragon of Sovereign, this is going to be one of a hell of a plot twist. But I guess it makes sense.
We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kenichi's earnest pleading on your behalf, you would have received not a single word of mercy.
Yeah, you would notice. Yeah, you're right, Aja. Kenichi is not here to save you. Remember this.
Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kenichi clearly has you under lock and key.
So what should we do here? I think I should do this one. This case over.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
If you must know, our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss incident near Hoytsidlan, and we chose to grant his request.
I'm interested. Let's go investigate it.
Abyss incident?
See this little lizard? Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of abyssal power. In her confusion, she attacked my servant's tribe, then assailed her own offspring.
Oh.
Yikes. So how is she doing now?
Isn't going a little too much?
She was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the abyss. Naturally, she has departed for the Night Kingdom.
This guy, he's going to be an asshole, I'm telling you, right? Is he an asshole, right?
Such a fragile creature. Apparently, she ended her struggle by leaping from a cliff.
This dude! Oh yeah, this is a joke time. What the fuck? What the fuck, man?
Leaping from a cliff?
My dear anemic flying ant, as addled with questions as your head may be, please keep them to yourself and wipe that absurd expression off your face. We are the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula, not a wish-granting fountain.
Damn. Imagine plot twist Paimon is primordial one. That's the one of the plot twist, but body and he's
Anemic flying ant! Huge! Just you wait. Two can play at the ugly nickname game.
We sense a faint abyssal energy. An evil sorcerer must be lurking nearby, but they are well hidden. If you encounter any suspicious outlanders, be sure to give them a robust interrogation.
Suspicious outlanders? Wait, are you mocking us?
Could you be talking about Paimon? That Paimon has wait, wouldn't it mean that Paimon is actually abyssal being, not celestial?
How dare you cast aspersions on your ruler, heathen! You're just lucky that our servant has such vile taste in friends. Otherwise, we would beat you black and blue, and then purple, then black again!
Yeah.
If you're not here to kiss my feet, then get out of my sight. Do not impede the work of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula.
Potty mouth on that guy! Paimon is furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get sidetracked.
Thank you. I guess that's all there.
Wow, you're back already? That was so fast.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that the babies are all right. Thank you both so much. Now we can finally go home and stop worrying about them. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, piece of cake.
You're not from Natland, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing. You should come take a rest at my house.
Yeah, please come. I promise you'll get a big Scions of the Canopy welcome. We love having guests, and you're really nice people. Not like Glasses Guy.
Who is that glasses
By
guy?
the sound of it, Glasses Guy wasn't from Natland either, right?
Yeah.
Well, his clothes sure weren't. You know what? Now that I think about it, There was something really fishy about him.
Really?
Okay.
Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau mentioned.
Could you tell us a little bit more about him?
Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think. How did the conversation go again? Oh, please,
wait.
mister. I've told you so many stories already. When are you gonna help me find the baby Saurians?
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more about that ball of fire?
Is that Enjou? Nah, no way. No way. It's not Enjou. I know about Enjou because I lead some of the dog. I haven't done this quest yet. I just remember.
I heard that there was a huge transparent ball of fire that used to burn 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, maybe even further back than that.
Enjou, is that you?
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Malipo comes from.
Oh, wow. So it was the origin of an ancient name. That's impressive.
Yeah. There's a story behind every ancient name. The legend goes that the Turnfire first appeared in the era of the Grand Alliance. It was used by the tyrant Och Khan to rule over Natlan and oppress anyone who opposed him.
Who's sure? Wait, is it the tyrant that was saying artifacts said that fight? I mean, who is
Turnfire
it?
is different from normal fire. If you get set on fire with it, you'll feel horrible burning pain from behind you, but you won't die from it right away. And whatever you do, you mustn't turn back to look at it.
Look great. I think I should be doing something like this. Where is it fire I can find?
Why? What happens if you turn back?
As soon as you turn around, poof! You get burned to a crisp.
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning people alive? That is a big no-no in my book.
I think I know.
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look? Och Khan really was an evil tyrant.
Wow. So much lore. I didn't expect to meet in this quest.
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess. Eventually, a valiant hero came to save the day? That's usually how these stories go.
Good guess, Uncle Glasses. Seems like you really know your stuff. The hero was called Yupanqui. He's the ancestor of our tribe.
Yupanqui.
Yupanqui was friends with Och Khan the tyrant, and also Shibalanke, the first Pyro Archon. He was working as an ordnance officer for the Grand Alliance at the time.
Did you just reveal something big? Did I just spoil myself for the upcoming quests? Shivalanki, the first Pyro. Shivalanki was the first Pyro Archon. Well, there goes all the theory. Shivalanki being a Pyro servant dragon or something. He was the Archon. Shit. Shit, man. This came off. Even he can't believe that Shivalanki was the first Pyro Archon. Wait, he was the first Pyro Archon, Shivalanki, so... Let's just go.
He didn't like how Och Khan was such a cruel tyrant, so he stole the Turnfire and threw it at the Och Khan's army. The soldiers couldn't defend against it, and they all got turned to ash. And that's how our ancestors set our people free. But just as he was about to leave the city, he thought he heard Och Khan calling out to him from behind. It caught him off guard, and he turned around to look.
But Och Khan wasn't there. All he saw was a city burned black, an army in ruins, and giant flames reaching up into the sky.
Okay, what the fuck?
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from inside his eyes and swallowed him up.
What a story, guys.
All it took was a single glance. As soon as he looked back, he was burned to a crisp.
Damn.
The question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire, or the price of turning back?
Nobody knows the answer. But the fire that consumed Yupanqui burned more fiercely than any other. It burned for 100 days until it burned a hole right through the ley lines.
A power that can burn down ley lines. only three beings had this time power: Abyss, Celestia, and Dragon Servant. You can guess who could be one of them, but not Celestia. Could be Abyss or Dragon Servant. But who? Why would they do that? Understand? Wait, is this why there's no ley line in Natland? Because they get burned down? In Dark Conquest, we the Natland doesn't have any ley lines. What the fuck is... I thought it was a simple quest, not something like this.
And then, the flame dropped into the deathly dark Night Kingdom, where it still burns to this day.
Did you just know how the Night Kingdom was made? The Night Kingdom was what? I'm so confused. I need to watch a video about this to explain someone. I'm not gonna
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next life. But for the dead to be reborn, they have to accept the flames and be purified by the fire first.
Ancient name.
It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did. Anyway, that's the story of Yupanki's Turnfire.
Thank you for telling me to blow up my mind like this. Blow up my mind like this.
Ah, a fine parable indeed. So, is it true? Is it really possible to find this fire in the Night Kingdom?
Could Abyss also be trying to find this fire in the Night Kingdom? I'm just saying. This has opened so much possibility for us.
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down in your tribe ever since?
Sure has. It went to Burkina, the hero that we celebrate on Turnfire Night. But that was 500 years ago.
Wait, was it one of the Natlan heroes?
And now it belongs to Kanich. So we often call him Malipo Kanich.
Kanich. Kanich's ancient name is far more interesting than anyone I ever expect. So not only he was friend with first Sibilanke, but also was...
Kinich, huh?
All right, Uncle Glasses, that's enough stories. Now, can you please go find the baby Saurians for us like you promised?
Angie?
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach us not to look back? Let's not go dredging up the past.
Angie? Why does this... Is this really Angie, guys? Tell me in the comment. Is it really him? The one guy we met in Academia, that Abyss Mage who betrayed the Abyss Order. I mean, totally betrayed them. That guy. That guy. Angie.
Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I swear. Starting... No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut tut. We can't have that.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
Cursing
Definitely
is
him.
for grown-ups only.
It's definitely him.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natland? Uncle Glasses isn't from here, you know. Unlike you.
Yeah, that's definitely him. I really want to do this quest
Wait.
again.
Is that?
Wait, what? Yeah, it's him.
All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help you out on my behalf. Work them like dogs, okay? That's what
Yeah,
they're
that's
here
him.
for.
That's definitely
Don't
him.
go easy on them just for my sake.
I know. That's definitely him. That guy, the meme I had about him, Angie. I even forgot about him, literally. It was so long ago.
Really? Well, first, can you tell us your name?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks, let's go with Sanka.
Sanka.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves. They're right behind you.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Uncle Sanka! Where did you go?
Damn.
Yeah,
Angie.
definitely a fishy character. It sounds like he was digging for info about the ancient names.
Yeah. And not only that, but he betrayed us too. He'll pay for this.
All he got out of us was some stories, though. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kanich about this. Ahau says he's investigating it, but he's a bit of a loose cannon. We probably
Yeah.
shouldn't take him at his word.
Huh? You know Kanich?
Yeah, he's my...
Not very well, but we have met him before, and one time we had a meal together.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so jealous. I never even spoken to him. He's so cool. He's the Saurian hunter, and he has a really awesome ancient name.
Me neither.
That's true.
I don't think my dad really likes him, though.
Why?
He always tells me to stay away from him. Probably because of that little creep he always hangs out with. He's nasty, and he's so full of himself.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Why does it remind me of someone? Let's not go there.
The creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Yeah, we've had the pleasure of meeting him too. He sure loves pushing people's buttons.
Exactly. I don't know why Kanich partnered up with him. Why didn't he pick me instead?
I think I read about this. The reason why Kenichi partnered with him is because they made a contract with each other. Kuha was somewhere dying, and he made a contract with Kenichi that he will bring him back to surface in sun. Yeah, this was they made a contract, right?
Uh-oh! Huni, look how late it is. We've been out way too long. We better get home now or we'll get yelled at.
Oh, yikes. You're right. Okay, well, this path here leads to our settlement. If you decide to visit, remember to come to my house.
Also, if you're wondering what was the contract was that Kenichi will always bring Aja, but Naruto, I'm just going to call him that, to outside to the world because he was sealed away somewhere like for thousands of years, if I remember correctly. Like the dragon Naruto basically was sealed somewhere for thousands of years. So they made a contract. The Kenichi will always bring him outside to the sun to see it. And also the contract was something like whenever the day Kenichi die, like when the day Kenichi will die, Aja, I think that's I could never say his name. Naruto basically Naruto Dragon will take over his body. The day Kenichi die basically. That was the contract. With with get Kenichi will get power, which means you see Kenichi will get power with this contract. Like that's why he is so strong and everything. Just where he gets his powers
If there's
from.
anything you need, my dad can help get it for you. Hope to see you soon.
I've finished. In return, Kenichi.
We
This is
gotta
what
run.
happened.
Bye for now.
That's what I explained pretty right. I know my list isn't too nice and too great. I hope I explained pretty well. I'm merely make you confused, but that's okay. Bye, little shapes. I guess Act 1 is done. Yeah.
Huni, what were you thinking going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
Oh, here, Kim.
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us. And
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, huh? Oh, I suppose they had kind stranger written on their foreheads?
yeah, actually, they did. In big, bold letters.
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What would I do if I lost you too? No dinner for you tonight.
Why? Sir, no need to go that harsh.
They were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner.
Hello again, honey.
Hello.
It's Miss Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me. And I promised we'd take care of them if they came to visit.
So you're the kind stranger. Well,
Wow. In Netherlands, find some traveler really. In Netherlands, people read out traveler a lot. First in Kachina, and now here.
I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence around here.
Do you know where Kenichi is?
Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Of course. Okay, we just happened to be passing by. We land here and spend something. Of course, all you ask for 1 million more. Let's do this one. This is so much fun. Let's do this.
1 million Mora. At least you're a straight shooter. I can respect that much.
Dad,
The joke.
please! They're not bad people! They've eaten at the same table with Kanich before! Be nice to them!
Yeah.
Beach. Wait. I
Yeah.
heard that two mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Are they
Yeah.
you?
Yes, I'm one of them.
And Paimon's the other.
Yeah. Wow. Just like that. Just like that.
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me. I can't believe I was so rude to you. I feel ashamed. We got off on the wrong foot. Can we start over?
Yeah.
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously, though, don't worry about it. Already forgotten. We're just happy to see Huni got home safe and sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just arrived, I take it, and it would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
No needed.
Careful now. That's quite an about face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
Yeah.
Uh,
Save the VIP. If you need to favor, let's talk then.
My dear traveler, you are very perceptive indeed. Go
Yeah.
inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important business to discuss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look after Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests.
Okay, bye.
Well,
Now,
we'll
listen.
hear you out, but we can't make any promises that we'll be able to help.
Okay, now he's be like, now listen here, you two little piece of shit. What I'm kidding, I'm a big channel.
Well, this is a matter of utmost importance. Please allow me to explain. For
Okay.
many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony among the scions of the canopy in which we remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Kangamato, the Mountain King. Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yumkasor warrior. Together, they fought against the Abyss.
Looks so bad. Next second. Just look at this scene. I'm first gonna put my camera. Look at this. Isn't it look so good? A wallpaper. Let's put my camera right here.
They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated by the Abyss, and he remains in hibernation to this day.
Let me guess. Is the other world? That's a boss fight, right? The other worldly boss that I had seen in the map.
Normally, Yumkasors never live longer than a century. It is possible that the Abyssal Power is responsible for his unnaturally long lifespan.
So wait, he's still alive.
That's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price.
What happened?
The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when it is disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage, attacking anything that moves.
Damn.
So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King so that he will remain sound asleep. However, Abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in that land lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. As a result,
Yeah.
it has become increasingly difficult to keep the Mountain King in hibernation.
So you want me to defeat him or save
Only
him?
5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away, but it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment.
So what do you want
Also,
us
he
to do?
attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the Abyss as a result, and
See how dangerous Abyss is actually in this game? I love how in Netherlands they're actually telling us how dangerous Abyss truly is. How dangerous Abyss is. Like, more dangerous than Celestia themselves.
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony, and we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures, I believe you would be perfect for the role.
Didn't you already have a flame bearer in the tribe?
Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who inherited the Malipo name.
Kanich.
Oh, you mean Kanich?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's the one. A hero, worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No prizes for guessing what he said when I asked him to host a Turnfire Night outside of the annual schedule.
So
An
what he said?
exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an exceptional prize. I swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain.
I mean, he doing all of this for you, like in his life. So I guess it makes sense he would take prize. Sound like a Professor Avenger to me. At least he predicted for more and he was here.
I'm
Yeah.
not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs, but I'm convinced the Wyab got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him. I mean, have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price?"
You are talking to me. I am that hero.
Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable Ahau he hangs around with. Thinks he's God's gift to mankind. Pompous fool.
I think, yeah. I know he's an asshole. I know that one. But Kenny just nice.
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done without him as long as we can find someone else. And besides, you two seem like much better candidates. So, what do you think?
Why don't I try to talk some sense into Kenny for you?
Well, there's only a few days left before the ceremony. We can't afford to waste what little time we have on negotiating with him. No, I much prefer if you would consider taking his place.
Scam! Scam! There's no other choice, huh?
Wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Huni was right about you. You have kindness in your hearts. Come with
Yeah.
me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to speed on each step of the ceremony. Us experienced warriors, I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
Yeah. Let's ask Kenny for help. The heroes. Meanwhile, in a hidden cave. Where?
Achoo! Curses! Who dares insult the great Kahula How behind his back?
Shut up.
Oh, great Kahul Ahau, bless you.
Angie, no need to do it.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe. You make the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, sick to the stomach.
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're going for. But on a personal level, I gotta say, it's pretty hurtful.
My sister? I mean, Lumine? What kind of people are you taking under your... I love Angie, but still... Lumine, what's going on with the Abyss Order?
Ugh, never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death. Up yours, Four Eyes! We spit in your face!
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and cheerful? I can only guess it's some kind of powerful magic.
That's definitely him, guys. There's no doubt about it, it's him.
I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it. You, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away. You see,
Yeah.
I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Oh my god. Angie, just like us. He just wants to know the story of this game and answers.
Okay.
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the Abyss?
I mean, going to betray them? We forgot what the NG quest was.
It's the extreme sports. The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee jumping? Anyway, I was very impressed. That is what I call embracing the spirit of adventure.
My boy.
Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the scions of the canopy.
Scum-sucking swine! I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope! Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your tail, and nowhere left to run, and a bottomless cesspit waiting for you on the ground.
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. On top of that, I'm tired of spying on you from afar. So why don't we just negotiate a comfortable operating distance that works for both of us?
Yeah.
I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's boundaries. What do you say, Mr. Kinich?
He don't change a single bit.
Or you could tell me what it is you're really after.
Nothing. Can you don't worry, he's just an idiot.
And then I'll name my price.
I guess he's an idiot.
The abyss contamination is back.
Oh.
No surprises there. No doubt that explains the Mountain King's recent activity. See those torches over there? Those are the Sacred Flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. They contain the power of the Pyro Archon.
Are you saying that the Sacred Flame and the Turnfire are the same thing?
Well, for ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary Turnfire isn't exactly an option. More to the point, though, the Sacred Flame is able to burn away abyssal filth, so that's why we use it in the ceremony.
Gotcha!
Okay.
So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
Well, that's one part of it, yes. But the complete ceremony is a bit more complicated than that.
Okay.
First, the flame bearer must collect a kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point, then use a grappling hook to fly up into the sky and light each of the sacred flame pillars. Then, they must go down into the canyon, all the way into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, lighting braziers and the final altar along the way. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much as I hate to admit it, Kinich is capable of this.
I don't understand a shit.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground?
Paimon? So you can, Paimon.
Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
Well, don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. You're allowed to touch the ground. The only thing you're not allowed to do is turn back.
Got it.
The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after lighting the next one. To do so would be to disrespect our ancestors.
Okay.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back? Surely the fires don't just go out.
You die.
Well, if you're not careful, you might get burned.
So basically we die.
What about today then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the sacred flame, cleanse the filth, then go light all the braziers. Are you ready?
Okay. Let's just begin.
I'll
Finish
repeat
this
all
fast.
the key points again. Gather the kindling, cleanse the filth, and light all the braziers. I'll wait for you at the end.
Okay. Okay, got it. And got it. Done. That was fast.
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of the other previous candidates. If there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wyab would consider you for the honor.
Paimon could probably get the job done too. Yeah, consider fact.
Although it would probably take Paimon quite a bit longer.
All right, now there's still a few days left until the ceremony, and I should probably get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that I have found the flame bearer we need.
Okay.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kanich, but that's only because they haven't seen you in action. Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer, and my recommendation is you.
No, sir, no.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not going to be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
We are not taking this over, Paimon. We are not doing his work.
See that place over there? There was a time, long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we, Scions of the Canopy, called that our home.
Okay.
After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now, it has become a place where our youths go to develop courage and kindle a spirit of adventure. If we fail to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home. So, to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right. There are still a few final details that we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
You have my gratitude.
Bye.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different. Anyway, let's take a break before heading back to Trinidad's place.
Okay. Yo, Kanich, how are you? Say hi. Yeah, Kanich, hi. How are you? I don't like. Just come talk to me. I will talk to you, Kanich. And he's gone. So I didn't actually know. So how long is this quest then? I mean, do I complete at 3 now or later? I guess this might be enough. The Act 3 isn't came out yet, so I think Act 3 isn't came out. It's probably going to be story quest. So I guess this might be enough. Continue this when Act 3 came out.